Hello and welcome back to the channel, Cali Legends Media. Before I begin, let's go through the formalities. I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed and you watch the videos, you come across my channel often and you check them out. I ask that you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We're trying to reach a 10,000 subscriber goal by the end of this year. It looks like it's impossible, but yes, we can do it still. Just depends on you. Anyways, for those of you who often watch the videos, you already know. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's a cheap way to, inexpensive way, a non-costly way to support the channel. Hit that like or hype the video if you think it's worthy. Okay, so look, I know all of you are tired of hearing it, dubs and gunner crap and everything. But I've been seeing a lot of rebuttal from dubs. And, I don't do too many videos on dub, but I want to address this because I know Dubs knows what he's saying on social media when he tells people that these content creators are out of their minds. They don't know what they're talking about when they say that I snitched, and that I told and all this. Basically, if you see this, Dubs, come on, you went to the same school that I went to. You did tell, you did snitch, you did tell people in law enforcement and or district attorneys or even people that work in the parole board. They're tightly knitted together with COs and the police and DAs and everything. Their job is to really consider releasing you, so they really go through your stuff. You've often corrected people on using the word dropout. You said, no, dropout, you have to be somebody to be a dropout. On your papers, you call yourself a dropout. So you're claiming to be something that you're not. First of all. Then you talk about who's after you. That if you're put certain places or around certain people, that they're going to take your win. That's a form of telling, snitching. That's not allowed. You know the game. Okay, so you know what you were doing when you did it. Bringing up Weddle Blunt on that he was higher than you, that you were somebody in the neighborhood, and I don't know if the DA knows or not, but this is the way it went, and Weddle Blunt was above you and had control of some city or something, whatever that part of your testimony or your speaking, it came out of your mouth. That's telling, Dubs. Like, come on, you might be able to tell some of the people that are that have subscribed to you, some of the civilians, some wishy-washy pedo about why you said what you said or how you said it, or that it's not this or it's not that. I know, and anybody who's a regular and has been through the system knows that you straight out told. Same as RENE Enriquez, the same thing. You may not have had the details and had to go in deep on anybody, but you told. That's the point. So when you make videos trying to say you didn't, or you're trying to make yourself look like someone that you're not, come on. You're not fooling nobody. It's in black and white. You mentioned things that you shouldn't have mentioned, and basically you told for your own protection. It's obvious to everybody. You want to BS yourself, ponle, If you want to BS your Your subscribers, your viewers, the civilians that look to you for the truth and reality in what you're saying, ponle, you know? Like you talk a lot about all the work you put in and the shoe and you did this many years. Man, you only did like, what, 8 years on the main line? And the rest were all locked up. You were locked up and you were already SNY. So I don't get, how you, you regurgitate a lot of your stories, Dub, And hey, you're making money, so I guess it's not a problem, Like the Pelican Bay story, the riot. I mean, come on, man. You milked that from every angle, from every which way you could, Nevertheless, the bottom line is you did most of your time on an SNY. You have a lot of years unaccounted for. It was because you had already went to the other side, But you stick to the good side and tell the stories you can, even if you have to come at them from different angles and stuff. You can't have that many stories in 7-8 years, And I, like I said, man, I've heard them all just twisted around and flipped around and but you do your thing, man. It's making you money. Do whatever, But when you come out and you deny that you told, and that you're throwing some stuff on other content creators, saying that why do they say that? They don't know what they're talking about, and then you're trying to make excuses. Everybody knows. It's plain. The people that need to know. So you're not fooling nobody but yourself and a few civilians that depend on what you're telling them because they just don't know. They never been there, So they're going ahead and taking what you say as solid, but little do they know that you're far from that, Dubs. You know it. I know it. Gunner knows it. But you don't have to be nothing to be on social media. You don't have to. You're not held to any standard, any rules, or anything. This is all stuff that gets ironed out behind the wall. But still, people don't like it or don't like you because you lie. You lie about your deeds, man. You lie about who you're trying to portray. And you see all these other dudes, man. There's a gang of them vatos on social media. Man, they're just doing their job, man. They're just reporting on things, hits in Mexico or stuff that happened fucking 10 years ago. Now, I'm not saying that it's okay what they're doing, but you're doing something else, yeah, you're coming at it way different, and on top of it, no matter how you cut it, no matter how you say it, come on, Dubs, you're lying. You told, and that's just the way it is, and yes, you did debrief. Yes, you did lock it up. Yes, you spent years on the SNY, more than you did on the main line. So yeah, it's too bad, man. Because you'd have a bigger following, and you'd have people who respected you more. But you're still lying on top of your lies. But good luck with all that, man. Good luck to you and your channel, and to Gunner and his channel. I have nothing against you personally. Of course, behind the walls, you know what time it is. You know what it would be like, My old ass would have to get, do some crazy shit, But keep it real. Just keep it real. People will probably be interested more on the majority of your time than this little piece of time that you did before you went out ass backwards, Anyways, this is my video for today, people. I know a lot of my subscribers are tired of hearing about these guys, man. But chingao, man, I turn on the screen and they're right there, man. Gunner too, you know. Gunner comes and puts out this half-ass excuses for his actions, for the way he performs, the things that he says. He don't get it. He doesn't see the problem, you know. And it's not the fact that he walked away from whatever he walked away from. It's just the type of person he is and the things he says that are offensive, you know. But he can't see it, you know, because he thinks he's this man that wears this crown and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's too heavy for its head. Maybe it's cutting off the circulation or something. I don't know. But fuck you guys, man. Stop the funk, man. Keep it real, you know. Because real vatos, they see right through all of that, you know. You're just blowing smoke. Both of you. Anyways, this is my video for today. Sorry to my subscribers for touching on this once again, but I had to address this. Well, I didn't tell. No, that's not snitching, and we all know what snitching is. We all heard it. We heard it from him himself. You know, yes, he did say what he said about Weddle Blunt. He had no business bringing that up to nobody. Nobody, that was nobody's business, especially law enforcement, DEA, prison officials, nobody. You know, it was wrong. He told, you know, he told when they put him somewhere and he begged to be put in somewhere where he'd be safe because somebody was after him, that they want to take his win. He even mentioned who it was, you know. So yeah, you told on them too, Dubs. You're so careful what you say and everything, but it's all there in black and white. So you're not fooling nobody, man. We all know what's up. Thanks for watching, people. God bless you. God bless your family. Stay safe. Stay free. Hey, prison, it's no joke, you know. Especially when you get involved and you're not cut from that cloth, you end up like these two jokers. So be careful what you do, what you say, what you get involved with, man. Stay free, people. Family first. And help the homies move in excellence, especially the little homies. Help everybody move in excellence, but especially the little homies, you know. They need some schooling, some guidance. I know they don't know anything unless they're listening to somebody who's been there, done that, and that they trust as being straight, you know. Anyways, do what you can. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you on the next video. Gracias.